What's up, boys? Detroit Madman, and I'm gonna do a team update. I'm gonna give you a peek at the fact I came back to NHL after playing Madden all year, and last couple weeks played NHL 15. Ever since the Lions lost in the playoffs, I have been playing hockey. I got disenchanted with NBA Live. Was able to hook up with the dude who wanted some of my high-end stuff in NBA Live. Went and made a trade. Was able to get about 1.5 to 1.8 mil in trade value and coins. So I said, all right, I'm gonna give NHL a chance, since I was having such a rough time with it this year. Gameplay, wasn't happy with. Features, definitely wasn't happy with. Overall visual look of the game, wasn't happy with. The menus are boring. The cards to me are boring, especially after playing Madden all year. The game is featureless, but you know what? I love hockey, and I love Ultimate Team. So I'm back, and I'll give you a heads up here what I was able to do, and then we'll take a peek at the team in action. So first line, Datsyuk and Zetterberg I've had since the first week the game came out. They were the staple of my original team I built when I was trying to fall in love with this game at the beginning of the year, and I just couldn't. Mike Bossy, I added to this team when the Legends rocked in November, early November. Bought a couple of packs, pulled a Bork, and then I traded that Bork for coins. Like a 180 I think I got for that Bork, 190. And was able to pick the Bossy up for like 150 at the time. It was the cheapest one on the market. So I was stoked. Mike Bossy, outside of any living Red Wing that I've watched in my lifetime, played a game. For whatever reason, Mike Bossy was my favorite. And, you know, the Red Wings sucked, but Bossy was just amazing. So I always loved Bossy. I was stoked to get him. Second line, Crosby. With that regular version for 800, and I did that with the coins that I traded for, and I had about 1.2 or 1.3 in coins, and it's always the argument: do I start with Crosby? I got a mil to spend. What do? Do I go Crosby or do I go Ovi? And there was two Ovies on the market. They were both 1 mil buy now that night, and I said every team I've ever had has had Crosby on it. And he's always just been the beast, and this year's no different. He's a beast, and I went that direction. And when I did that, it allowed me to get some other legends, so I was happy about that. Sakic, rolling him on right wing. Now this guy in real life, not a fan of. Hey, I'm not saying the guy wasn't great and he didn't do his thing. I'm saying he was on one of the most hated teams of mine. It's like Chicago. I'm not really a huge fan of Chicago, but I've got a Patrick Kane. Now, I hate Duncan Keith. I will not play with Duncan Keith in this game. But Sakic, I said I'm going to give him a try, and he's been decent, so I left him on line 2. Lindros, one of the most celebrated players that I've seen come into the game in my lifetime. Super hyped. Really was excited about that guy when he came up, and he was a good player. And I always kind of was a closet Lindros fan. We swept him in the finals that year. And then I don't think his career ever ended up being what it could have been. So, but I've always wanted to play with him. I don't know if anybody remembers posts I did, and he was one of the players I always wanted in the game. So when the Legends came out, I was excited to see he was on that list. But where the fuck is Yzerman? You know, How do you not have... You pull out like a dozen legends and Steve Yzerman isn't on the list? That drives me crazy. At any rate, McDavid and Druin on the second or on the third line, center, and left wing. Picked the Druin up last night for $16K. So I did. I was happy about that. Since I had the bronze version of both of these cards early on this year, I sold those for $200K. I got like $150 for McDavid and maybe like $47 or something for Druin a couple weeks ago. And so I was happy to be able to pick up another one of him because he flies. So got that on. This line right here is interesting. Since I've had it together, though, I've lost 2 games. I was 29-2 when I started last night, and I went 0-2 the first 2 games with this line intact, and won the next one. So line 4, got that Bergeron base card. He's a beast. Robitaille, he was on line 3 for me for 20 or 30 games and did really well. And then that Gilmore, where this guy's the sleeper card for me this year. He scores a goal every other game for me, it seems. And he just has a knack for getting the puck in the net for me. And I think I use him on some power play and penalty kill lines, so seems like he gets a decent amount of ice time for being a 4th liner. Goalie for me, always been Bishop. I had Messian in net for a little while, but he goes for a ton, so I sold him to pick up some legends. And I actually think that's how I got Nick Lidstrom, is from selling Messian a couple weeks ago. Yeah, so first line D, I got that Victor Hedman. It's a Team of the Week card. I know it's one of the cheaper ones that he has out. But that, again, I don't really care about Team of the Week cards or regular versions. I'll roll the regular version if I like the player. And I don't have the pucks to upgrade. So second line, just picked this Bork up for $74K. I had a Yassin. I think that's how you say his name, Yassin. It's like a 4'11" midget guy or whatever. And I got $100K for him last night. And then on second line D, I had a Movember Yandel, which I pulled in the pack. You know, just one of those random packs I opened up a long time ago and pulled the Yandel. And he's been, I saw the price on Yandel, he was like $150K, so I sold him for 120 last night. And so I had 200K to play with and opened a bunch of packs and didn't get anything. And I said, you know what, I'm going to get Bork before I run out of dough. So McDonough and Shattenkirk on line 3 has been solid, so I've kept them intact. And overall, I like the team. It works really well for me. So let's see if I can get a game and a little bit of ice time and show you what it looks like. I'm rolling traditional Red Wings jerseys. I'm in Division 5 right now, I think. All right, boys, let's take a look at the team in action. See who we get matched up with here. All right, we got Philly Flyers. Let's see what we can do. We're rolling the Bergeron. Look at Nick. Lidstrom's just standing there like, what's up, boy?
Hi, everyone. Another terrific hockey night is ahead.
Let's go, Detroit.
Tonight's game is sponsored by Honda. It's a wonderful night for hockey.
He's got Kessler.
That's a good face-off man, ready for Detroit. Kessler's his opposite number for Philadelphia.
Oh, it's fucking lag.
Can he generate something? Turned on net. Score!
That was quick.
They're on the board early, aren't they? And so inside of the first minute of the game, it's 1-0.
Close in.
Wrist shot. He got his glove on that one. Wrister, save. He scores.
Gergensons?
That one ricocheted in off one of the bad guys.
No, Landeskog.
Over 4 minutes played here in the first. We are at 1 goal apiece. Philadelphia's got that one. Chip to Voracek. Wrist shot. Cut his glove on it. Shook through. Great. Shot. Oh, stick save. Take it to the slot. Score!
The fuck out of here.
An impressive goal, short-handed.
Fucking poke check, bitch.
Philadelphia's made a mess out of that defensive zone coverage. Too many turnovers and way too much room in the defensive zone.
Crosby's just ridiculous in this game.
Scooped up by Gabriel Landeskog. Nice job to get it from the wings to center ice. Gets by. Score!
Get the fuck out of here.
Goals by the same team.
You get to this high-scoring area, a wrist shot is a great choice.
That's all. We all like knocking the peanut butter off the shelf. The goalies hate it.
A little under 6 minutes still showing on the clock this period. Opening face-off of the third period. Slices through the neutral zone. Can he generate something? Score! Another short-handed
Another
goal.
short-handed, baby. Baby.
He had that wrist shot ready to go in the perfect scoring area.
Bernier got an excellent glove hand, but his desperation attempt here is not enough. Up over the glove and in.
Solid win at center ice.
Scored short-handed by number 97.
To Kessler.
Assisted
Oh, here's a wrister.
3. And by number 8.
Oh, and it's a penalty coming.
Saw that
The
coming.
Flyers have a player who is done for the night. A game misconduct.
That's right. Get out of here, Bergeron.
A lot more ice out there, Doc. 4-on-4.
Detroit's got another win. Score! Off the iron and in.
The goalie was surprised at how quick that snapshot got on him.
I don't think he
Man, that's
defended
gotta
it
be
well.
frustrating from the goaltender's
Once I
perspective.
got
You're
it,
in
I
the right
just
spot.
stepped into the
You think
middle
you
and
have the net
gripped
covered,
it.
but there's just an inch or two that you don't have, and it's off the post and in.
Between the blue lines. Gains the zone. Detroit's going back further to get restarted on this man advantage. Oh, great chance. Oh, and cashes in.
Oh, rage quit. Is he rage quitting? He's rage quitting. That was actually a pass. I didn't even shoot it in. I saw him coming out on the goal. So my instinct when I see this is always go to the corner and try to avoid the contact. And then once I did, I kind of got too far down and I saw those guys over there, so I was just going to pass it across. And he must have hit me right when I passed it. And the pass went in. Weird. Well, that's all she wrote. All right, boys, check it out. I'm going to probably do a team update for Madden and NBA Live. I've got a bunch of NBA Live stuff left. If you want to trade for that, hit me up. I'll move some coins to Hut if you want some NBA Live players. And then also might get rid of some of my Madden guys. I'll probably keep like Barry Sanders and Megatron and Ndamukong Suh. And some of my Detroit guys like Levy and Raiola. But I got some other guys I might trade, like Marino and who knows what. So I'll do a team update on those guys later on, and hit me up. Who's playing NHL 15? Anybody? I don't know. Haven't seen any familiar names. I'd love to stream, but it's kind of boring without the ability to actually play friends, which I like playing the guys who come through on the stream. So, all right, guys, hit me up on Twitter @SackPreps. Peace.